As we rapidly approach the 1990s, the Army is in the process of reevaluating the manner in which the enemy will be met on the battlefields of the future. In some cases, conventional units are being considered inadequate to perform missions that could be carried out by smaller, faster, more potent units. Units such as the High-Technology Light Division, scheduled to be implemented during fiscal year 1985. To substantiate this concept, the Department of the Army has tasked ADIA, the Army Development and Employment Agency, to examine the specific capabilities of this new division. To accomplish this, ADIA served as the proponent for the Light Attack Company Capabilities Test, or LAC2T. The Combat Developments Experimentation Center's Project Team 3 conducted LAC2T between July and December 1983 at Fort Hunter, Liggett, California. The test was comprised of two distinct phases, the first of which was conducted in July and August. This phase featured the Fast Attack Vehicle, or FAV, as the key element in the Light Attack Company. With its speed, mobility, and firepower, the FAV is being counted on to lead the Army into the future and to bring about dramatic changes in how the Army conducts certain offensive operations. This presentation, however, focuses directly on the second phase of LAC2T, the baseline test, which was conducted in December of 1983. The purpose of the baseline test was to provide data and associated analysis on the mission performance of the Light Infantry Company. ADIA will compare this data with that which emerged from LAC2T in order to support high-technology light division force structure analyses and to improve light attack tactics and doctrine. The objectives of the baseline test were to provide information on the capability of the Light Infantry Company to conduct deep attack and ambush delay operations. The Light Infantry Company was made up of M151A1 1/4-ton jeeps mounted with TOW missile systems, 4.2-inch and 81mm mortars transported by Gamma Goats, Dragon anti-tank missiles, and light anti-tank weapons. The baseline test was conducted as a blue versus red force-on-force field test. The Blue Force was made up of troops from Alpha Company and Combat Support Company of the 3rd Battalion, 60th Infantry from the 9th Division at Fort Lewis, Washington. The Red Force was played by personnel and vehicles from Armor Company C of CDEX Experimentation Support Command and consisted of M60A1 tanks and armored personnel carriers representing the equivalent threat weapons. Just as in LAC2T, the baseline test was conducted according to the following scenarios: ambush delay and deep attack. The ambush delay scenario required the Blue Force to ambush a red reconnaissance patrol and tank column in order to delay their movement by pulling back and engaging them once again. During the ambush delay trials, the Red Force was reconstituted between ambushes to simulate current threat doctrine. The deep attack scenario, which was conducted exclusively at night, called for a Blue Force raid on this simulated enemy POL point. The mission of the Light Infantry Company was to destroy the POL point by fire and then either engage or avoid the red reaction force. All of the baseline tests force-on-force trials were conducted using CDEC's real-time casualty assessment methodology. This is a system by which all weapons employed throughout the trials are mounted with soft lasers specifically calibrated to match each weapon's trajectory, range, and kill radius, while mounting both vehicles and players with sensors that are capable of detecting hits or pairings from other weapons. Once a weapon is fired, this information is sent via micro-bead transponders through a series of microwave links to CDEC's central computer, where it can be further evaluated to the point of determining whether a target was hit or missed, and if it was hit, whether the target was killed or if it survived the engagement. In the baseline test, 120 weapon systems were instrumented in this manner. The results of the baseline test will be used in determining the ability of the Light Attack Company to conduct certain offensive operations for which it may be more well suited than conventional units. In conclusion, ADIA has been provided the most accurate and impartial data available, and CDEC's ability to conduct and report real-time casualty assessment mock battles has proven invaluable during the implementation of the Army's new unit of the future, the High Technology Light Division. For further information regarding the Light Attack Company Capabilities Test, contact United States Army Combat Development's Experimentation Center, Deputy Chief of Staff, Test Planning and Execution, Fort Ord, California, 93941.